WMIX. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. You can also watch Lady Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening. Welcome inside Changnon Gymnasium Senior Night as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams look to wrap up a 9-1 conference mark tonight against the Cahokia Comanches. Good evening. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. That'll be taking place on WMIX FM coming up in just a little bit. It'll be the Waltonville Spartans and Cesterville Red Devils, of course, tonight on the Showcase on 94.1 FM. Tonight, the Lady Rams, they battle the Cahokia Comanches. Better late than never. This was supposed to be a game that had a 6:15 JV start. Cahokia Calls yesterday, unfortunately, could not put a JV game together tonight, so they scheduled a one-game-only outfit at 7 p.m. As you can see, we are 7 minutes past that mark. As tonight, Cahokia arrived just a tad bit late. We should have about a 7:17 start time, maybe push back closer to 7:20, 7:25 with the senior night festivities. 4 seniors on the docket to be honored here tonight from Changnon Gym. We'll tell you all about that here in just a moment. We need to take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
Announcing Schmidt Ford of Salem, sales lineup. Paula, the Gardner Russell, Jason, the Minnie Webb, Steve, the Sleeper Hotsy, Francis McIntosh, Matt, the Hacker Reed, Jill, the Gambler McManus, Rick, Part-Time Bale, Jim, No Pressure Barkett, Jack, the Dealmaker Johnson, and Mike, the Hunter Russell. From our team to your team, Schmidt Ford of Salem, which is all our local sports teams, a safe and winning season.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Watch Lady Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale Charlie Davidson.
And we welcome you back to Changnon Gymnasium tonight. It's senior night for the Lady Rams as they battle the Cahokia Comanches. Lady Rams are 19-6, looking for win number 20 on the year, looking to finish the South 7 Conference season with a record of 9-1. That, of course, would match the effort from the JV team, who finished the season at 13-3 and 9-1 the South 7 Conference. And, of course, the JV unfortunately did not get to play tonight, as Cahokia again called yesterday and said they would not be able to get a JV game in. So that's how that one goes down, and unfortunately for the Lady Rams, no JV contest tonight. This is a regular season finale for Mount Vernon, as they will head in next week to the Heron Regional, where they are the number 1 seed. They will get the winner of number 4 Heron versus number 5 Marion next week. Can't believe the postseason is already here. In fact, for 1A, 2A girls, it already is. Tomorrow night we'll have a doubleheader of girls basketball for you on 94.1 FM. And WMIXsports.com is the number 1 seed at the Alvarado Regional, the Wayne City Lady Indians. They will battle the Alvarado Falcons. Alvarado, of course, the 5 seed, upset Woodlawn last night, 69-65 in overtime. Then, following that one immediately, we will have the number 2 Glacier-Thompsonville Lady Bearcats and the number 3 Weber Lady Trojans. That's all from Alvarado tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at about 5:50 p.m. with your Coach House Garage's pregame show. Again, that is tomorrow night. 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Our next Lady Ram broadcast, of course, will be at the Heron Regional. Our next Rams broadcast comes this week. It'll be Friday night as the Rams head to Cahokia to take on the Comanches. Should be a dandy in the South 7 Conference. Of course, who could forget? The Rams already have that 48-44 victory over Cahokia in overtime back here at Changnon way back in December. But here tonight, the Lady Rams will battle Cahokia to conclude their regular season and honor some great seniors along the way. 4 seniors will be honored tonight: Aaliyah Palmer, Kelby Kujawa, and Natalie Williamson, as well as Haley Lockhart. That is all still to come here tonight. And of course, we hope you'll stay tuned to your Lady Ram pregame as we'll talk a little bit more about those Lady Rams and their accomplishments throughout their Lady Ram career. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Community First Bank of the Heartland, of course, brings you Rams Athletics on the radio. Could not do it without them. So thankful to have them along for the ride each and every Ram and Lady Ram game. The captains will meet with the officials at half court with about 5:40 left to go on the warm-up clock. We, of course, will have your Central Christian Church starting lineups coming up in just a little bit. Incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church. Look no further than thenewscentral.com. Watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Here on AM 940 with you tonight, also with video at WMIXsports.com. You can also find an audio-only feed at WMIXsports.com. Check out our mobile site as well. We have a variety of scores from last night, including junior high scores from the Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association Class S tournament yesterday. And, of course, WMIX 94.1 will be your home for the rest of the Class S state tournament at Ridden Lake College, where on Thursday night, the Rome Hornets will battle New Hebron, while the Woodlawn Warriors will battle Pinckneyville 204. 5:50 slated to be your pregame on 94.1 FM on Thursday night. Then we will bring you the third-place games and championship with video at WMIXsports.com on Saturday, as well as your radio home, 94.1 FM. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for this one with the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Cahokia Comanches. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm meeting around the same hours. We'll look at your next round weather. Partly cloudy tonight, chilly, a low of 20 to 24. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a nice afternoon, a high 47. Tomorrow night will be mostly clear, a low 25. Yeah, look for Wednesday, a good deal of sunshine, high 44. Then on Thursday, some sun followed by increasing clouds, a milder afternoon with a shower possible. High temperature on Thursday, 54. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
PNB To Go mobile banking from People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB To Go mobile banking and get instant access to your account info with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part is PNB To Go mobile banking is free. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, wireless carrier fees may apply.
The calendar has turned to a new year, but we still have an amazing deal on a 2012 Ford F-250 Super Duty pickup. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have a beautiful black F-250 Super Duty 4x4 crew cab ready to work for you. And when you finance through Ford Motor Credit, you'll save $2,000 plus 3 payments on us. That's a $3,500 in total savings. With the preferred equipment package and snowplow package, this is the perfect truck on the job and on the farm. Speaking of, if you're a Farm Bureau member, ask how you can save an additional $500. Come see one of our sales associates today and save big on a new 2012 Ford F-250 Super Duty at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois, and online at FordSquare.com or find us on Facebook.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to your Lady Ram pregame show tonight. It's 19-6 Lady Rams and a Cahokia team that comes in with two South 7 Conference games left. One here tonight against Lady Rams. They will wrap up on Saturday against Cahokia comes in with a 4-4 South 7 Conference mark, looking to get it back above 500 tonight. But to do so, they're going to have to defeat your South 7 Conference champion Lady Rams, who are 8-1 in the South 7 Conference. They did finish 9-1 in JV play, and of course they picked up a forfeit win because Cahokia could not pick up a game here tonight. And of course, we're about 2 minutes away from honoring the seniors here at Changnon Gymnasium, and as we take a glimpse at your 4 Lady Rams seniors, Aaliyah Palmer, Kelby Kujawa, Natalie Williamson, and Haley Lockhart. And of course, Haley Lockhart lost due to a knee injury back on December the 5th against Centralia. Had to sit the rest of her Lady Ram career on the bench. She is dressed up in uniform tonight here for senior night. Public address announcer for tonight's festivities will be WMIX's own Avery Barton, as he will take over here in just a moment as we will go through the senior night honors here from Changnon Gym. Of course, Jeff Lonnen's Lady Rams team, as we have told you, 19-6 on the year, looking for win number 20 here tonight, which would be his most successful season at Mount Vernon to date. And, of course, all system players at this point, all of these seniors would have been freshmen in his first season as head coach of the Lady Rams. We'll see just how the emotions stack up here tonight on what should be another great senior night from Changnon Gym. We will have the national anthem coming up in just a moment. Of course, we will honor America. That coming up just ahead. We will also have your Central Christian Church starting lineups. And don't forget, you can discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. Glad to have you along tonight. Chris Hugo solo. Danny Zawinski, of course, is on assignment. He has the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, which will start to take shape at about 7:25 on the FM 94.1, as the Waltonville Spartans have traveled to Cesar-Valere to take on the Red Devils in a big rivalry game in non-conference play. Of course, we're live from Changnon Gymnasium, the historic Changnon, in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. And, of course, your Jeep headquarters is also King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Log on to kingcitychrysler.com, find them on Facebook, or ask about the Hertz rental car location. That can really help you out in a bind next time you need to borrow, or I should say rent a car, to go on a getaway or a long vacation. See your friends at King City Chrysler Center's Hertz rental car location, where they can hook you up. Oh, glad to be with you again tonight. Busy week of basketball here on WMIX, and our week just got a whole heck of a lot busier. Again, tonight we're here from Changnon Gym for the Lady Rams and Cahokia on senior night here on the AM. Then on Wednesday night, that'd be tomorrow, we have a doubleheader of girls basketball from the Alvarado Regional as number 1 Wayne City takes on number 5 Alvarado. And number 2, Galatia Thompsonville battles number 3 Weber. Can't forget about the game on the FM tonight. We told you about that a moment ago. Waltonville and SV, of course, at Cesar-Valere. Then on Thursday night, it'll be a doubleheader on the FM of junior high basketball. The Class S tournament is winding down at Rend Lake College. Of course, it'll be Rome and New Hebron starting you off at 5:50 with the pregame on 94.1 Thursday night, followed by Woodlawn and Pinckneyville 204. That'll be the second semifinal in Class S. Meanwhile, on the AM that night, we will have what we hope will be a showcase-inspired Alvarado Regional Championship game, as Wayne City, who would be the 1 seed, if you had the seeds play out, it could possibly be a Wayne City and Galatia, but nothing says it might not be Wayne City and Weber Township on Thursday night. Of course, in terms of the showcase, that's certainly what we are rooting for on Thursday on the AM 940 with audio streamed on any device at WMIXsports.com. Friday night, of course, we will head to Cahokia, where the Rams will battle the Comanches. Crucial South 7 Conference matchup for the Rams, who are on a back-to-back game winning streak, of course, here at Changnon. We'll go back to the road where they have struggled in conference play. They are 0-3 in conference road games compared to 4-0 here in Changnon home games. Saturday, we have another busy day of basketball for you. We'll wrap up the Class S state tournament at Rend Lake College. We'll have both of those games for you, the third-place game and the championship game on Saturday. We will also stream those online with video at WMIXsports.com. Of course, those games will appear on your radio on 94.1 FM. Then after all of that is said and done at Rend Lake and the trophies are hoisted and the nets cut down, we will go back to Sides Gymnasium, where the Woodlawn Cardinals will battle the Flora Wolves. Should be a great non-conference matchup between a great 2A power and, of course, a phenomenal 1A power of recent years in the Woodlawn Cardinals. That is Saturday night, and that wraps our week of basketball here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Your Central Christian Church starting lineup still to come here on WMIX. As we will start, we're already 20 minutes late. We will probably be starting sometime around 7:25 here from Changnon Gymnasium. The seniors have been honored. Again, they are Aaliyah Palmer, Haley Lockhart, Kelby Kujawa, and Natalie Williamson. And good to see their parents come and make an appearance here tonight as well. as they honor the 4 Lady Rams seniors. Gifts, roses, flowers, what have you to be had here from historic Shadnock. We need to honor America from Changnon Gymnasium. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Paying bills can be such a hassle. Write a check, find an envelope and a stamp, mail it, and repeat. Bill pay with People's National Bank can save you time and money. Just go to peoplesnationalbank.com, log in, and pay all of your bills without using a single stamp. Pay anyone, any time of the day, instantly. Stop by People's National Bank today, and we'll help you get started.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit, and starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Oh, we welcome you back to historic Changnon Gymnasium tonight. The Lady Rams wrap up the regular season with senior night. Of course, we honored the seniors a moment ago. Time now to meet your Lady Rams starting lineups. And, of course, Jeff Lonan, in a means of supporting his Lady Rams seniors, going to go with a familiar set of starters here tonight. And Jeff Lonan gives our PA guy, Avery Barton, WMIX's own, a bit of grief. We're about to get underway. First, we're going to meet your starting lineups for the Cahokia Comanches. They're going to go with number 23, Kira Miner, number 31, Dariel Ivy, number 42, Takia Cooper, number 50, Dominic Jennings, and number 55, LaShonda Brewer for the Comanches, who come in 4-4 in the South 7 Conference. Meanwhile, for your Lady Rams, they're going to introduce all of the seniors. They're going to introduce number 23, Haley Lockhart, number 24, Aaliyah Palmer, number 25, Kelby Kujawa, and number 33, Natalie Williamson, while Hannah Owens, number 35, and number 10, Claire Ryan, will start tonight for Jeff Lonan, South 7 Conference champion, Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We're glad to have you aboard. Lady Rams and the Comanches will tip about 25 minutes late. Cahokia was about 30 minutes late, did not get here until about 6:50. Usually you want to get here about an hour before game time. That's typically how that works, but travel arrangements, of course, may not have been the kindest. We are certainly not passing judgment. It's just one of those things that you notice when one team is here and one team is not. Lady Rams, of course, will be dressed in their home white with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black, while Cahokia will wear their road red with white numerics trimmed in, I said it should be road blue with white numerics trimmed in red. Of course, they will have white and red trim down the sides. We're about ready for the start of this one. Of course, normally you have to wait for the officials to allow the camera guy to get back up in there, but Avery Barton is fleet-footed, so he was able to get it back up there before the teams broke the huddle. So away we will go. Avery brings you the angles tonight on WMIXSports.com. We're glad to have him here with us. We're glad to have Chris Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. So it should be a good one for you here tonight, the Lady Rams and the Comanches. Actually taking the floor right now, it's your 4 seniors plus Hannah Owens, as Haley Lockhart, who's actually has an ACL and MCL tear, will get to actually take the floor for one last time in a show of class from Lady Rams head squire Jeff Lonan. Ready to go here tonight. We'll see how this tip will work out. I assume it'll probably be a ceremonial tip. It'll be tipped up and caught, and timeout will be, a substitution will be allowed as Haley Lockhart will leave the floor to a round of applause from these Lady Rams faithful. And congratulations to Haley on a spectacular career in a Lady Ram uniform, and unfortunately did not finish out in the way that anybody wanted it to, but Haley at least got to take the floor one last time in a move of class from both teams. Tip will be controlled in the backcourt by the Comanches. Minor with it, looks back, can't look back toward your defender, got to get across that timeline, and we'll see if that concern with the defense is going to show up here tonight for Cahokia. Looking underneath, Brewer able to get over her man, and Brewer will give the Comanches an early 2-love lead here with 7:40 to play in the first. Good move by Brewer down low, posted up against Williamson. Got easy bucket, and with 7:35 to play, Lady Rams playing with a deficit. Off of the right wing, a nice bounce pass from Ryan to Kujawa in the corner. Back to the right wing, swung around left. Palmer with the basketball, goes to Owens off of the baseline, looking back for Palmer. Bounce pass with 7:20 to play in the first quarter, still 2-0 as Aaliyah dribbles out of traffic, is off to the right side. It's into the corner for Kujawa. Reverse back to Palmer. Trying to go in the corner. It's going to be tipped away. That was a great play by Cooper to tip it back. Jennings got a piece of it. It'll bring B. Minor to bring it across. 7:05 to play in the first quarter. Lady Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We welcome you back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Long shot coming from the left side. Cooper was ready to launch as soon as she got the basketball, but a good defensive rebound by the Lady Rams. Trailing 2-0, 6:50 to play in the first. Cahokia looking to play spoiler here tonight. The Annies of Centralia did that once 1 week ago at the CHS Arena, spoiling the Lady Rams' chances for an undefeated conference slate. Big three from the top. Aaliyah Palmer will drain it. The senior comes through, puts the Lady Rams on top. 3-2, 6:33 to play in your first quarter. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook, and of course, you can enjoy our Twitter feed on the front of WMIXsports.com. 3-2 is your scores. We will have a whistle as the ball crosses into the front court. Maybe an official timeout for the old shoestring. They're going to talk things over here with 6:25 to play in the first. Now we're going to report to the scores table. Do we have a book issue? I could easily see where we would. Who knows? So apparently, LaShonda Brewer is not in the book, which would make actually a great deal of sense because she was not in the varsity book that I can recall back at Cahokia on November the 26th. Lady Rams won that matchup 49-43. Coming off of a second-place finish against Nashville, the Nashville post-Thanksgiving tournament. It also served as Coach Jeff Lonnen's 200th win as a head coach. Let's see what the ruling's going to be. It can only be one ruling. It will be a technical on the Cahokia bench. Lady Rams will get to shoot and maintain possession. As Brewer was not in the book, we appreciate the Pauls for filling us in. And that'll be a bench technical on Cahokia. So Lady Rams will get to shoot here. 6:25 to play in the first. And don't forget, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. First free throw from Kelby K is good, so she will shoot the technical shots. Of course, Kelby's alma mater, the Rome Hornets, will be in state action on Thursday on 94.1 FM as the Rome Hornets take on New Hebron. 5:50 will be her pregame. Second one is good. I believe one of Kelby's little bros is on that team. That gives the Lady Rams a 5-2 lead and a big possession here to extend this lead. This technical could pay off, and that's one of those keys. You got to get everybody in the book. Side out of bounds in the backcourt. It went for Ryan. Crosses down Central. Looks up top. Throws back to the left wing for Palmer. She had a big three a moment ago. Skip pass for Ryan. Trying to dribble past Minor to the defender. Back off to the right side for Kujawa. Feeding Ryan coming off the sideline with 6:12 to play in the opening quarter. Still 5-2. We'll get you some scores as soon as we have them. Maybe get you some 1A, 2A postseason results. Also try to check in with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase a little later on. It's in the corner for Hannah. The super soft will give off left wing for Palmer. 5:58 to play in the first quarter. Long shot coming from the corner. It's good from Kelby K. She has 4 in the quarter. Kelby's on a 4-0 run. The Lady Rams take a 7-2 lead with 5:47 to play here in the first. Glad to have you with us from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Don't forget, you can schedule your service appointments online, so next time you need an oil change, log on to fordsquare.com and tell them what time you need to bring it in. It'll be down low, stolen away. It was intended for Brewer off the left block. Kujawa comes up with a steal. Off the turnover for Cahokia. 5:24 to go in the first. Left wing, Palmer with a right-hand dribble, steps into the wing. Throws back into the corner for Owens. Right-hand dribble gives back to Palmer. Wanted it back earlier. Had a clean look at a three. It goes into the corner for Williamson, one of the seniors getting the start tonight. Kujawa all alone. Going to launch a three. It's coming from left side. No good off the front iron. Owens is waiting for the rebound, but that was a good look there by Cahokia to take it away. So they get a big defensive board. And into the front court, Darielle Ivy back to Minor at the circle. 4:57 to play in the first. 7-2 ball game. 5-point lead for the Lady Rams here on senior night. Of course, the Cahokia got a big win early in the season over Althoff, and that's set the tone for the conference schedule. Runner off the left side is no good by Minor. Rebound will be a team rebound for Mount Vernon. Lady Rams will have the basketball. 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Of course, we will look at a Rend Lake College player of the game in our post-game show. Rend Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. That's Rend Lake College, of course. They will be hosting us on Thursday and Saturday for the Class S State Tournament, as they call it, the Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association. That'll be fun. It'll be on 94.1 FM both days and WMIXsports.com. We'll have video for you on Saturday. Off of the right wing, Ryan. She'll tip in the corner. Long two coming from Kelby. No good. Rims off, and the rebound will go to Cahokia. So they've swept the last two defensive rebounds. And now with 4:19 to play, they look to chip away at this 7-2 deficit. Off of the right wing, that's going to be Minor off the dribble. Looks inside, able to get away from the defense. Jenny, she'll put up a shot. No good from the right block. Rebound to the Lady Rams. They now have 3 defensive rebounds. Ryan will bring it across the timeline with 4:04 to play in the first as we've reached the midway point of the first quarter. 7-2 is your score. Lady Rams looking to extend the 5-point lead. Jeff London with hands tucked underneath his armpits, just looking on in astonishment as a long three launched was no good. Rebound to Cahokia, and here we are into the front court. Almost a turnover. Great arms by Ivy to save the basketball. Get it back to Minor near the left timeline. Off of the right, good ball fake Cooper. Thrown back to the circle for Minor. She'll roll between off to the left side. Has Ivy trying to cut to the basket. Now we get somewhat of a front door cut from Brewer. And now a three from up top is in and out, no good from Ivy. Rebound and put back is there by Jennings. So some second chance points from Cahokia. Not many here to cheer Cahokia on. You heard no round of applause whatsoever as the crowd is slanted heavily toward the Lady Rams here in historic Changnon. 3:13 to play in the first quarter. 7-4. Cahokia is back within 3. One possession ball game. Of course, we had a technical foul on the bench because of a player missing in the book. Lady Rams were able to turn that into 4 points, all of them from Kelby Kujawa. Since then, we haven't had much offense to speak of. Up the right wing, it's Ryan. Look for the lob play down low. That'll be over the head of Owens, out of bounds. Turnover by Lady Rams. And with 2:54 to play in the first, we will see Courtney Scarborough check in for the senior Natalie Williamson, who's going to get a round of applause as she checks out of the ball game. Tomorrow is a day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan to meet your goals. Country Financial. What's your idea of financial security? 2:43 to play in the first. Turned over by Cahokia. Good play by Palmer to pick off the pass. Brings it across the timeline, left the circle. Length the floor layup is good. And there's Aaliyah, 5 points on the night on senior night. It's 9-4. Lady Rams back up 5 with 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. Interesting. 2:25 to play. First quarter action from Changnon. South 7 Conference showdown between Cahokia and Mount Vernon out of the left corner. Minor skip past the right wing for Takia Cooper. Leaning in, no foul, but that'll be a late foul from the left wing official. All right. Bit late. And that will send Takia Cooper to the line to shoot 2. So they'll be that as it may foul call. And a chance for Cahokia to turn it into a one-possession game again if they can knock down some free throws. Let's see if Cooper can pick up her first points of the night as she readies for the free throw. Squares up, and it's in and out. It's about as close as you can get without it actually going in. So another chance for Cooper at the stripe. It was a foul off of the right side just outside the post with 2:14 to play in the first quarter. The foul, of course, not up on the scoreboard. It is on Hannah Owens. I did not see that whatsoever, but you can see it on our archive at WMIXsports.com when we upload it after tonight's action. Second free throw was good. And it's 9-5. Cahokia is back within 4. 2:10 to play in the first quarter. It'll be Ryan to bring it across the timeline. Looks over left, throws to Scarborough. Back up the left wing. It's going to be a bounce pass in the corner. Here comes a curl from Kujawa, over to Kujawa, I should say, in the corner. Back to Ryan up top. Zips it over left corner for Owens. Back up top to Ryan. Right wing for Scarborough. Thought about dribbling into a shot. They're going to leave it short corner for Kelby. No good off the back iron. Rebound to Cahokia. 4th defensive rebound. 5th rebound of the night for the Comanches with 1:47 to play. Here in the first. Left side. Ooh, good ball fake. A move that was almost illegal by Cooper. She's going to have it picked away. 3rd turnover of the night on Cahokia as Claire Ryan came up with that one with 1:35 to play in the first quarter. Dandy move by the Lady Rams. Not bad. Let's go wide indeed as you hear the crowd cheer on the Lady Rams. 1:24 to play in the first quarter. 4-point game, 9-5. Off of the deep right wing, it is Scarborough. Cahokia will often go in and out of a 2-3 zone. It's abbreviated the CS zone by Coach Jeff Lonan. As they look inside, that'll be Kujawa forcing up a shot. Good job by Kelby K to work around the defender. Kelby has 6 in the quarter. It's 11-5. Also, the advantage for the Lady Rams is 6 with a minute to play here in the first. Off to the left, it's Cooper. Let's see what happens with Minor. She's probably going to take her time. Can't say I blame her, but as soon as I say that, they're going to rush a shot. Left wing, 3 coming from Cooper. Looks good, it is. Again, absolutely a slanted crowd in favor of the Lady Rams. Nobody here to cheer that shot on. They are back within 3 as they cut it in half. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. We also have a website. Maybe you've heard of it by now, WMIXsports.com. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. It's into the left corner for Hannah Owens. Back around to Scarborough. She's going to dribble into a right wing 3 and leave it long. The rebound will go over the backboard. And just like that, it'll be a team rebound for Cahokia, and that'll be unofficially be their 5th rebound of the night. 24.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 11-8, Lady Rams hanging on. Have certainly had their chances here in the first quarter to try to put Cahokia away from the technical all the way to this point here. Let's see what they are able to do. It's off to the right and trapped off of the Lady Ram trap. Good defensive play. Owens, a nice bounce pass up ahead. Up the left side will come Ryan off the turnover. Layup's no good. Couldn't connect off the layup. Rebound went to Cahokia, and off the 4th turnover. That is how your first quarter is going to end. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 11, Cahokia 8. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Tigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you ask, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. Clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo here with you tonight. Danny Zerwinski, of course, is on assignment. Lady Rams, of course, were 4 of 10 in that first quarter from the floor for 40%. But it was the technical shots that have been the difference in this one. Kelby Kujawa turned it into a 4-0 run. And the Lady Rams sit on top 11-8 as Lady Rams start with the basketball here in quarter number 2. 7:52 to play in the half. It's Scarborough with it off of the right. Into the corner for Owens. Back to the right wing, Scarborough. Near the top for Ryan. Back in the left corner for Kelby Kujawa. Left elbow. Palmer tried to dribble in, and that's going to be a quick touch foul on Cahokia. That'll be their second. First foul was actually a technical assessed to the bench, which gave the Lady Rams a nice little 4-0 run. Cahokia, meanwhile, in that first quarter was 3 of 8, but they were 1 of 2 from outside. 1 of 2 from the line. Cahokia out rebounding the Lady Rams 7-3. Turnover disadvantage belongs to Cahokia as well. Quick inbound side out of bounds just in front of us from Changnon Gym. Ryan with it at the top. 7:36 to play in the first half. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. For Personal Banking, see Bria or Debbie Ashby in Mount Vernon. For a 3 from the corner, see Kelby Kujawa. Knocks down the tray, and it's 14-8 as the Lady Ram lead grows to 6 with 7:20 to play in the first half. And, of course, Community First Bank welcomes you back to Personal Banking. Cooper wanted the 3 off that left side off the trap at the corner. She's going to throw down low. Ooh, an easy basket for Dominique Jennings. She has 4 on the night. And that'll cut it to a 4-point ball game. Lady Rams, of course, led 11-8 after 1. 7:03 to play in the first half. And Lady Rams looking to sweep this season series with the Comanches. Lady Rams won back at Cahokia on November the 26th on a cold Monday night, 49-43. Free throw line pass from the corner to Ryan. Dribbles in, banks it in. Good play by Claire. And the junior point guard comes up big. It's 16-10. It's a 6-point lead, 6:43 to play here in the first half. Up the left side comes Jennings. Off glass, too strong. Rebound underneath will be taken away by Kelby K. Another big play by Kelby off of the Jennings miss, and a chance to expand this lead into the front court off the right sideline. Kujawa. Skip pass over to Claire. Right hand dribble top the key, throws off left wing. Ryan, a nice fake to the basket, splits the defense, but has it stolen away. Good play by Cahokia as it'll be Ivy up ahead off of the right, trying to go back down low. That was Morton who got a brief touch, almost lost it out of bounds. She'll save it right into the Lady Rams, however. Another turnover on Cahokia. That's her second, I believe, here in the second quarter. 16-10 your score. Lady Rams are up 6:02 to play in the first half. You're wondering where Danny Zerwinski is. He's on assignment tonight. So Marvin Leathers has no idea until now that I actually took Danny Zerwinski's ski tonight, and it was oh so delicious. Off the left, that is Aaliyah Palmer. Appreciate Marvin for always taking great care of us here at Changnon Gym, night in and night out for the Rams and Lady Rams, and even Lady Rams volleyball in the fall. 5:40 to play in the first half, 16-10 your score. Deep right wing, it's Scarborough back to the left off of the arc. Ryan's going to try a three, and good! Claire Ryan's on a 5-0 run. It's 19-10 as the Lady Rams lead grows to 9 with 5:28 to play here in the first half. Who will be your Rin Lake College player of the game? We'll find out as the Lady Rams trying to trap the corner. Owen's got her long arms in there. It's going to be a toss up to head off the turnover. Right-hand layup, good. 3 turnovers in the quarter for Cahokia. We're going to have an official's timeout as Minor will limp off the floor. Replacing her will be LaShonda Brewer, and that's going to be kind of an unusual substitution, as your most physical will come off, or your smallest will come off in favor of your most physical. 21-10 as the Lady Rams are in the midst of a 10-2 run to start the quarter with 5:14 to play in this first half. This timeout is powered by the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. Pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Eric Black and the fine staff at the Medicine Shop help you with all of your custom as well as your standard mobility needs. Avery Barton, of course, will take a quick scan for those of you watching at WMIXsports.com. He'll take a gander at the senior night signs, which are placed on the bleachers in front of us. Probably the most impressive sign, Avery, get a shot of it again, is the Aaliyah Palmer sign, and that has some sort of lighted concoction on it, where if you look on WMIXsports.com, for those of you listening on the radio, you'll have to go check it out later when we upload this archive. But Aaliyah Palmer gets a lighted sign. It looks great, as do the rest of the signs for the 4 seniors. Of course, Haley Lockhart, Aaliyah Palmer, Natalie Williamson, and sorry, I had to clear my throat, Kelby Kujawa. Battling a throat ailment here, and of course, glad to have you with us, WMIX, WMIXsports.com, as Lady Rams will come out of the timeout huddle where they wait for Cahokia to do the same. And, of course, Cahokia called the timeout after the injury to Minor. I thought it might be in hopes of trying to keep her in the ball game, but she will come out. 5:14 to play in the first half. We'll have our Second Chance Auto halftime show coming up after the break. Tax refund season is here. If you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. In Mount Vernon, turned over in the front court by the Comanches. That'll be 8 turnovers on the night. Ryan left wing, couldn't see Owens at the back door, wanted the basketball, wanted some points. Deep right wing, Scarborough in the corner for Hannah. Brewer's going to be in the way of a Hannah Owens run to the basket, so she's going to have to go from the corner, deep left wing Scarborough, reversed around here now to the near side for Palmer. 4:46 to play in the first half. Ryan with it up top. They'll lob in the corner. Kelby eyes up a 3. Yes! Kujawa has 6 in the quarter, 12 on the night. It's 24-10. The Lady Rams on top. Up 14 with 4:33 to go, and this pressure has been tremendous of the half-court variety. Cooper's going to dribble into the right elbow, shakes the defender, throws off right side. Ivy's going to leave a shot short. Rebound to go to the back door, and breaking the law of verticality will be Dominique Jennings. That'll be the third foul on the Comanches. 4:23 to play in the first half. Lady Rams will get the basketball. Up 14, and what a lead they have built up here. We'll try to get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard update here in just a moment. Let's see if we can conjure up. Again, congratulations to Lady Rams Junior Varsity. They finished the season 13-3, 9-1 in the South 7 Conference. Impressive job by Lance Bolton as JV Lady Rams. And Owens' jumper from the left baseline's no good. Rebound to the Comanches, and they were strong on the glass in the first quarter. Not as succinct here in the second. They're looking for a backdoor play intercepted by Ryan. 5 turnovers here in the second quarter by Cahokia have turned into a great deal of Lady Rams points. And up this 3:52 mark to go in the first half. It'll be Scarborough back up top to Ryan. Swung around near the left corner for Palmer. Back up to Ryan, who had a big 3 a moment ago. Had a personal 5-0 run just moments ago. And what a big second quarter she has had. Scarborough, who's come off the bench tonight, usually starts, but they gave Natalie Williamson the start on senior night. A classy move. And a great gesture by Jeff Lonnan. Haley Lockhart came out for the ceremonial opening tip. She got a nice round of applause as she left the floor. As the Lady Rams are just going to continue to move the ball around the perimeter. Now off of the right wing, Scarborough into the corner for Owens. 3:20 to play in the first half. 24-10 is your score as the Lady Rams are up 2 touchdowns here on the Comanches. And the Comanches happy and content with their 2-3 zone here. Off of the right wing. Scarborough with it. Courtney takes a left-hand dribble over to the left wing for Claire. 3:05 to play in the quarter. Right wing 3 coming from Courtney. Ooh, just off the mark. The ball deadened off the back of the rim. Rebound to the Comanches. And that was a great effort by the Lady Rams. Came up just short. Now we're going to have a reach foul across the timeline with 2:55 to play in the first half. 24-10 is your second quarter score. It'll be a side out of bounds for Cahokia. Again, dressed in their away blue tonight. White numerics trimmed in red, and, of course, white and red trim for Cahokia. Darielle Ivy will trigger. Into the backcourt it'll go for Minor. Kira Minor is okay, thankfully. Crossover dribble across the circle. Looks off left sideline for Cooper. Ooh, barely saved to Jennings. Looking to bounce a pass inside. Good job by Aaliyah Palmer, but throws at the feet of Kelby K. We're going to have a foul. Should be a foul, I would assume, and I don't want to be too presumptuous. That'll be a timeout. Well, that's a heck of a job by Jeff Lonan to get the timeout call, and this timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and the staff at the Medicine Shop proud to be sponsors of Lady Rams this basketball season. Of course, new sponsors this year. In case you just happened to miss that during Rams football, Lady Rams volleyball, Rams basketball, and Lady Rams basketball to this point. We're glad to have them aboard, helping bring you Rams and Lady Rams athletics both on WMIX AM and FM and WMIXsports.com. Danny Zawinski is on assignment tonight. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, if it hasn't started already, should start momentarily on WMIX FM. Let's see if I can get you some scores from around the region. In a 1A or in a 2A girls basketball regional, El Paso Gridley defeats Eureka tonight 59-37. At halftime tonight in regular season action, Quincy Notre Dame leads Sacred Heart Griffin and boys side 31-28. Let's see what else we get. Southern trails Wichita State. The Shockers on top of the Slookies 33-25 with 3:55 to play in the first half. That scoreboard update is fueled by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. See Tony in his office. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Or check out that white State Farm Jeep somewhere around town. Tony Wilt, get to a better state with State Farm. Into the corner near the the baseline. Guyaba's going to dribble drive toward the basket off of a curl from baseline to mid-post, and she's fouled. And they're going to give her credit for a shot. So Kelby K to the line to shoot 2. She has 12 points in the night, looking for 13 and 14 here. With 2:29 to go, and this will be the first foul on Brewer. Will be the fourth on the Comanches. 2:29 to play in the first half. Kelby stays perfect from the line, 3 for 3. Again, 2:29 to play in this first half. 25-10 as the Lady Ram lead will expand to 15. Second free throw is on the way. It's on the mark. 14 points in the night for Cuyaba across the timeline. It's Meyer. Good footwork there, and it's going to be a left wing shot. It's going to be inside the arc from Cooper. Rebound will go to Claire Ryan. Ooh, just out of her reach. Was pushed out of bounds. And it'll go back with Cahokia. Heck of an effort by Claire Ryan to try and get that rebound off of the miss from Cooper left side. And it'll be a corner kick, so to speak, for the Comanches. 2:21 to go in the first half. 26-10 is your score. Senior night from Changnon Gym. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast made possible by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Big 3 from the corner. Wow, I don't know that anybody suspected that one of going in, but it did. And that'll cut it to 26-13. The Lady Ram run right now, however, is 15-5 in quarter number 2. 2:04 to play in the half. It's into the corner now. Cuyaba dribbled around her defender off glass. No good. Rebound underneath. Will be out of the reach of Palmer. Gave it an effort, just couldn't come up with it. Minor across the timeline in the backcourt. Crosses right of the circle. Doubles back left. Gets past a double team. Off to the left side. Jennings a nice move to the basket. Jennings will roll off that left block. Get the points. She has 6 in the night. 4 in the quarter. And it's 26-15. 1:39 to play in the first half. 99 seconds to go. Left timeline cross by Ryan. Looks off to the right side for Scarborough near the scorer's table. With 1:30 to play in this first half. We reiterate we can't appreciate Community First Bank of the Heartland enough. See Joanne Joy, if you need a residential loan, Community First Bank of the Heartland gladly welcomes you back to personal banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wow, what a play off the double screen up top by Aaliyah Palmer. The lefty drains the 3, and the Lady Rams are hot from behind the arc. 29-15 now. As Cahokia will turn the ball over. It's going to be Owens from Ryan up the right block. Good. Great find by Claire Ryan to Hannah Owens. Good floor vision by the Lady Rams. They are outscoring Cahokia now by a score of 20-7. It's now 31-15 with less than a minute to play in the first half. Brewer's going to roll around off the right side. Left it short. Rebound will go to Kujawa. That was a good try by Brewer off that right block. Another defensive board for the Lady Rams tonight. Ryan will bring it up the floor. 42 seconds to go in the first half. 31-15. Lady Rams looking for a big lead in the halftime locker room. We'll see if they can contain here. Possibly, and more than likely, play for the last shot. It's going to be a three from the corner. Aaliyah in and out, no good. Rebound will go to Cahokia. Let's see if they can get a shot off here. No, almost turned it over in the backcourt. 17 seconds remain in this first half. They're going to get a shot off. Up the left side they come. Miners looking inside to Brewer. Tipped away by Ryan, and here come the Lady Rams. Kujawa with it at half court with 6. Underneath off the block. Owens, the buzzer's going to be, it's not going to be at the buzzer, but Owens is going to go long to shoot too. She got to the basket off of the right block. Another great find by the Lady Ram point guard, Claire Ryan, to get it to Hannah Owens. Now Hannah will go to the line to try to extend this Lady Ram lead before time expires. First free throw's good. She will have another. It's 32-15, 2.4 seconds left to go. All Stars and Stitches. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Free throw's good. As we have a sub come in, that will be Natalie Williamson to check in. 33-15 is your score as we near half. With 2.4 seconds, a three from three-quarters court is no good. And that's going to be our halftime score as Minor comes up well short. 33-15, Lady Rams after 2. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Birkin, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
Paying bills can be such a hassle. Write a check, find an envelope and a stamp, mail it and repeat. Bill Pay with People's National Bank can save you time and money. Just go to peoplesnationalbank.com, log in, and pay all your bills without paying for a single stamp or check. Pay anyone, any time of the day, instantly. Stop by People's National Bank today, and we'll help you get started.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family-owned for over 32 years, serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto Halftime Show starts now.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium, for your Second Chance Auto Halftime Show here at the half. Lady Rams go on an unbelievable 22-7 run in quarter number 2. They have a halftime lead of 33-15. Lady Rams looking for win number 20 on the year for Jeff Lonan. Looking to close out the South 7 Conference race with a 9-1 mark. Of course, what a night this would be if Lady Rams could come up with win number 20 and then head into the Heron Regional with a bit of momentum. Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Tax refund time is here, and if you're looking for a good-looking, dependable vehicle, then it's time to stop by Second Chance Auto. The inventory is amazing. You're sure to find just the vehicle you're looking for, no gimmicks, instant credit approval, and bank rate financing. Serving the region for over 32 years, it's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. 6:40 left in this halftime break before the Lady Rams will come out of the locker room, look to try to win game number 20 on the year. 33-15, Lady Rams on top here at the half. Much more to bring you on your Second Chance halftime. We have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats ready for you. We also have a Tony Wilt scoreboard update to try to bring your way here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Lady Rams 33, Cahokia 15 at the break. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Monica Wilt, relationship banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has the best of both worlds. We are a locally family-owned bank that can offer you the big bank products and services. Products like free checking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have the products and services to meet the needs of your personal and family life in today's world. Stop by any of People's National Bank branch and ask about any one of our great products.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
This is Bree Ashley from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we're glad to have you back. Changnon Gymnasium on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. Glad to have those of you watching, maybe from Huntington Beach, California, perhaps on WMIXsports.com. Also, glad to have those of you with us on AM 940, of course, your terrestrial radio home for Lady Rams basketball. This is WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. We're 2 minutes shy of the top of the hour. Here from Changnon Gymnasium, halftime score, the Lady Rams lead Cahokia 33-15. Of course, don't forget, tax refund season is here, and if you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Taking a look at your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. First for your team shooting. Cahokia was 4 of 11 from inside for 36.3%. 2 of 4 outside for 50%, so they were 6 of 15 from the field for 40%. Lady Rams, meanwhile, were just 6 of 13 inside for 46.1%. A remarkable 50% from the outside. They were 5 of 10 compared to the Cahokia 2 of 4. Lady Rams were 4 of 6 from three-point land in that second quarter. Very impressive. 11 from 23 were the Lady Rams from the floor for 47.8% in that first half. Free throw shooting, Lady Rams a perfect 6 of 6, while Cahokia was 1 of 2 for 50%. Cahokia, believe it or not, with a big first quarter rebounding edge, however, only out-rebounded the Lady Rams 11-7. Rebounding was even in that second quarter. 10 defensive boards. No second chance points to speak of really for Cahokia. Turnover disadvantage does disfavor Cahokia 11-2. Taking a look now at your individual scores, Cahokia has a team-high 6 from Dominique Jennings, 4 from Takia Cooper, 3 from Darielle Ivy, and 2 from LaShonda Brewer for their 15. Lady Rams, meanwhile, have a game-high 14 from Kelby Kujawa, 8 from Aaliyah Palmer, 5 from Claire Ryan, 2 from Courtney Scarborough, and we can't forget the 4 points late, and they were big, from Hannah Owens to give us our halftime score of Mount Vernon 33, Cahokia 15. Get started
What
right
is
and let
good
Heartland
sports
Accounting
talk,
help
really?
make your business
Around
a
these parts,
success.
it's the WMIX
Heartland
Saturday
Accounting,
Sports Show.
3000
Every
Broadway,
Saturday
Suite
morning
2B, your small business expert. Again, that's Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting is your small business expert. We need to take a break. When we come back, we will have your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. It's always my goal to make the transition to Community First Bank as easy as possible for our customers. Our handy switch kit helps in doing just that. Whether it's direct deposit, auto transfers, or online banking, I'm here to help. Come see me at our 42nd Street location to open your account today, and let me remind you how banking should be. Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back to Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us on senior night. Lady Rams lead Cahokia 33-15. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Lady Rams basketball, of course, is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland with 5 locations in Malford and Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of Lady Rams basketball. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 33-15 here at the break. About a minute left before we start second half action. We should remind you of some scores from around the area tonight on WMIX FM. Waltonville leads Cesar 8-6 after 1. Girls basketball tonight in a 2A regional. Vienna beat Anna Jonesboro 65-41. In a 1A regional, Lebanon edges Madison 44-42. Let's see if we can update for you. T-Town leads Vandalia at the half, 25-18. Just one of the myriad scores we have for you, of course. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wilt. He, of course, located on 42nd South Water Tower, Mount Vernon. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. It'll be Cahokia basketball to start the second half. Cahokia in their away blue with white numerics trimmed in red. We'll move right to left as you look at your radio. Lady Rams in their home whites, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. We'll move left to right. Into the front court, it'll be Dariel Ivy attacking from the right wing, looking inside. Oh, bailed out by a foul, and that will be on the Lady Rams. Lady Rams thought they had the turnover. Not the case. Cahokia will re-inbound the basketball, and the Lady Rams' first team foul of the half. And that'll be on Kelby K. They look inside. Brewer with the basket partially blocked, and the rebound will come to the Lady Rams. Big defensive board there by Courtney Scarborough. Off of the miss by Brewer on the turnaround. Into the front court come the Lady Rams. 7:40 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams are up 18, trying to keep it that way. 7:35 mark of the third. Kujawa with it in the corner, looking underneath. Owens beats the defender to foul, and Hannah Owens picks up a pair. Now a chance to the line for the and one and try to extend this Lady Ram lead. What a big play by Hannah. Got underneath the defender. The defender fouls as Hannah posts up. She went off glass and got the beautiful bucket. And now a chance for Hannah Owens to try to extend this lead to 21 on the and one. That'll be the first foul on Cahokia here in the second half. It'll be the second on LaShonda Brewer, who's going to take a seat. For the Lady Rams, it's Ryan Scarborough, Palmer, Kujawa, and Owens. We believe we have that in numerical order for you as Owens will miss the and one. Ooh, look at that. Somehow Palmer fights for the rebound. It really looked like she was going to be outmanned. Off the right side, it'll be Kujawa. A couple of hand checks in there, and it's back near the right sideline. Scarborough left of the circle for Ryan. Off a right-hand dribble, trying to work to the top. Dribbles to the right wing, trying to curl around the defender. Minor throws to the top. No screen there for Palmer. Works to the mid-post. Nice bounce pass, left elbow. Owens goes to a wide-open Scarborough. Now off the left wing to the top for Kujawa. Right of the circle for Ryan. She's near the timeline. With 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. 35-15. Lady Rams on top. Underneath, there's Owens. Backdoor cut. Actually, it was the front door. Either way, she went to a door, and it was wide open. 2 more points for Hannah. It's 37-15 as the Lady Ram lead grows to 22. 6:46 to play here in the third. Cooper with it off of the right wing, off of the arc. Looks back near the timeline for Ivy. Back to Cooper. She's going to blow off of the baseline. Leaves a runner long. Rebound will come backside. Good put back, however, it's no good from Jennings. So a couple misses by Cahokia. Let's see if the third time is a charm. Made a couple of plays look ridiculously easy, but they turned out to be pretty hard. Another miss by Cahokia. Lady Rams will get the rebound. Ryan with it in the backcourt with 6:20 to play in the third, 37-15. Lady Rams are up 22. A deep right wing, Courtney Scarborough. Had Owens trying to go off the right block. Instead, it's going to be a lob play inside off the right of the defender. Owens leaves it short, got her own rebound, up and in. Good job by Hannah. She has all 6 in the quarter for the Lady Rams. Some crucial second chance points there. It's 39-15. Lady Rams grow that lead. Kujawa will tip it away from the defender. A turnover on Cahokia. Owens all alone up the left side. Minor, the defender, clears. Hannah Owens, ladies and gentlemen, on an 8-0 run with 5:49 to play here in the third quarter. What a heck of a job by the sophomore here in early going action here in third quarter. 5:40 to play. 41-15, all alone. Ooh, a backdoor pass, and the bunny's going to be no good by Cahokia. Dinsmore could have come up with it. Lady Rams get a break there, and that'll be a defensive rebound by Kujawa. Ryan with it in the backcourt, crossover dribble, matched up against Darielle Ivy. Across the timeline, gets sort of a screen off of the right wing. Back to Scarborough near the timeline. Goes left, blows past her defender. Finds a wide open Kelby Kujawa. Rainbow 3 on the way. It's no good. Good attempt by Kelby and a defensive board now for Cahokia. Big opportunity. 5:10 to play in the third. Lady Rams up 26. 41-15 is your score. Off the right sideline, that's Ivy. Looks back between the circles for Minor. Left-hand dribble. Throws it inside. Dinsmore partially blocked, but he'll get the bucket. Dinsmore gets her first points of the night. They are off the bench. Lady Ram lead shrinks to 41-17. 4:50 to play in the third. Don't forget about Hall of Fame night. It is coming up soon. That'll be on Saturday, February 16th. Of course, you can meet the inductees during the Rams game against Marion on the 15th. Good pick and roll there off of the right side by Palmer. Has an and one coming off of the Cahokia foul, and Aaliyah got those points back, maybe +1. As the Lady Rams are outscoring Cahokia here in the third quarter. That'll be the first foul on Dinsmore. Second of the half on the Comanches. Again, Hall of Fame night, Saturday, February 16th. It begins at 6:30 with a dinner. Tickets for that Hall of Fame dinner are $20 each. Can be purchased at One Stop Flooring America at 318 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon, or call 242-5712. You can also email mvthshof@yahoo.com. Another great induction class here for Mount Vernon in the class 2013. As Cahokia will turn it over in the left corner. They look to zip a pass to Morton. It goes out of bounds. Lady Rams will inbound. Deep in the backcourt near the corner along the baseline. 4:30 to play in the third quarter. The Lady Ram lead is 44-17. A lead you have to see to believe. Great defense tonight by the Lady Rams. And as I say that, Lady Rams turn the ball over. Just their third of the night officially. Up the left side, Dinsmore fouled on her way up, and they're going to make Dinsmore earn it. Great sportsmanship by the Lady Rams. As both Williamson and Ryan extend a hand to help Dinsmore get up. We are on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton is in the Crow's Nest, bringing you the video at WMIXsports.com. Chris Carroll doing a heck of a job back at our Mount Vernon studio. With 4:19 to play in the third, it's 44-17. Dinsmore at the line. She'll eye up for the first and knock it down. Alrighty. 44-18. Will it be 44-19 when she's all said and done at the line? 4:19 to play in the third quarter. Dinsmore squares up for number 2. Leaves it long. Rebound will be tipped away out of bounds. Saved by Cahokia, but it'll be in to Scarborough. Good save by Courtney, but has it tipped away by Ivy. Trying not to pick up that foul 85 feet from the basket. Ryan across the timeline. Keeps her feet inbound off the sideline. Heck of a job by the Lady Rams. A left wing is Palmer. Looks up to the top for Kujawa. Back to the right wing for Ryan. With 3:58 to play here in the third. Lady Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. With 5 Jefferson County branches and response quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. 3:48 to play in the third. A baseline play does not quite shake out for Lady Rams. Cahokia tips it out. And the Lady Rams will inbound left of the bucket with a box set. Nice backdoor play from Ryan, but it sails right through her hands. It'll be a second turnover of the half for Mount Vernon. Minor with a runner off the left elbow. No good. Easy rebound off that left side for Natalie Williamson. Senior seeing some time here on senior night. 3:33 to play in the third quarter. 44-18 is your score. We believe this actually to be the 20th Lady Rams game we've done this season. Glad to have brought that many to you. Wish we could have brought you all 26 thus far. Runner in the lane off the Lady Ram turnover. It's good by Minor. So Minor picks up her first points of the night. 44-20 as your score. The lead is cut to 24. Ryan in the backcourt, matched up against Minor. Crossover dribble. Up top, stops the basketball. Almost had it picked away. Good save. Good tap there by Ryan on the ground to roll it. Found Williamson. Right wing, it's going to be Kujawa. 2:57 to play in the third. 44-20. Lady Rams are up 24. Dangerous pass up top to Courtney. Saved it, went to the right wing. Throws back between the circles for Kelby. Back off of the right wing, Scarborough. Nice roll to the back door there by Ryan. Tried to get the shot off to get the foul. Not happy about the lack of a foul call. Can't blame her. And off the defensive board into the front court will come Cahokia. Minor's going to step into a three. That is going to be well short and out of bounds. Team rebound, Mount Vernon. Probably not the shot they wanted there. 2:32 mark here in the third. We can also tell you we are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Check out the all-new redesigned 2013 Ford Escape or the new 2013 redesigned Ford Fusion. Dangerous pass. That one almost turned Claire Ryan around. She did a good job with the fancy footwork to keep it in. Into the front court and off the left wing, that's Aaliyah Palmer. 2:15 to play, third quarter. Scarborough with it at the circle with 2:08 to play. Hannah Owens is going to check back in after a breather. She had a nice start to this half. Kujawa is going to save it to the backside for Palmer. Ryan tried to come up with a save too, but it's all for naught as the Lady Rams will turn this ball over. Minor's all alone. Layup's good. Great play in transition off of the turnover by Cahokia. 4-0 run by Minor, and it's 44-22. Jeff Lana wants a timeout. Probably a good timeout to burn here as the Lady Rams having a few issues here. 1:47 to play in the third. Timeout presented by the Medicine Shop as the Lady Rams are doubling up Cahokia. 44-22. The Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Eric Black and the fine staff at the Medicine Shop help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. While it is 44-22, Lady Rams in third quarter action, we can tell you in Midland Trail boys basketball action tonight, Woodlawn leads Wayne City 39-16. That is at the half. Also at the half, Cesar-Valier on 94.1 FM leads Waltonville 19-18. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower or find him online at TonyWilt.com. And don't forget that white State Farm Jeep. Yep, it's white now. You can find Tony Wilt all over the place. Tony Wilt, get to a better state with State Farm. Off the right, length of the floor play. It ended up in the front court to Scarborough, who off of a curl found Kelby Kujawa, worked her way to the basket. She's fouled on the way up, and Kelby's going to go to the line to shoot two on the Cahokia foul. That'll be just the third Cahokia foul in this third quarter. But the Lady Rams trying to keep this run going, as that will be on Marshy Morton. Her first. Kujawa will knock down the first free throw. Let's see if she can knock down the back end and extend this Lady Ram lead. It is good. Lady Rams have only missed one free throw tonight. Their free throw percentage is up there. 46-22 the score now. Long twos coming. Look good from Cooper. Look good as soon as it left her hand. She has 6 now in the night. It's 46-24 with a 28 to play in the third. Scarborough with it in the backcourt. Right hand dribble may have gotten away with a carry there as she crossed the timeline. Off to the right side for Owens. Going to have Williamson come up left arc. Backdoor cut by Kelby. It slips through her hands. Turnover Lady Rams. Had the right idea, but a hot Changnon Gymnasium will allow you to perspire, and sometimes that will allow for an extra turnover or two. 1:13 to play, third quarter. Lady Rams up 22. Ivy across the timeline. Stops up top, throws off to the right side for Shaw. Back to Ivy up top for a three. Nope, team rebound, Lady Rams. Well short, and it goes out of bounds. Allows the Lady Rams a good shot here. Don't forget about All Stars and Stitches, one of our booster sponsors. If you need t-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. 50 seconds to go, less than a minute to play here in the third. Zip pass over in the short corner from the left for Owens. She'll step wing, turn around off the pivot. Looking to come near side. It's to Scarborough between the circles. Good pickoff by Ivy. The fourth Lady Ram turnover, and now it's going to be a foul on Scarborough. Good sportsman play by Darielle Ivy to help Scarborough up. So that'll be a foul on Courtney, I believe, to be her first. And the Lady Rams have their second foul of this half, and a good play into Cooper. Left block, got underneath the defense, put it off the glass, and now a chance at the line for Takia Cooper. Has an and one coming. Cahokia has managed to add some points here in this half. Lady Rams outscored on a nice 22-7 run back in the second quarter, and the free throw's good. 3-point play for the Comanches. Make it 46-27. This lead is under 20 now to 19. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Going to be Scarborough across the timeline. Off of the right wing, drops it back for Kujawa. Right-hand dribble, looking to do something with it. Finds a seam. Good job there by Williamson to try to open it up off of the baseline. And as Kelby goes to the bucket, she's fouled. Missed the shot, but has two coming at the line. Looking for points number 17 and 18. The next Lady Ram broadcast will come your way from the Heron Regional. Lady Rams, of course, will battle the winner of number 4 Heron versus number 5 Marion. Kujawa at the line, shooting two. First one is up and in. So she'll have another coming her way. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams, has 5 Jefferson County locations: Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Kujawa drains both. It's 48-27. The lead is back to 19. Up top with it, Ivy scoops to the back door. Good play with a left-hand kiss off the glass by Jennings. She has 8. And it is 48-29. Off the left wing with 4. Aaliyah waits for the D to clear, throws him a shot, stripped away at the buzzer, not going to get the foul call. Nobody came up with the rebound, and that's going to end our third quarter. After 3, Lady Rams 48, Cahokia 29. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Ren Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Ren Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace on Atomic Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to renlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Chevy Cruze, it keeps breaking sales records. And the Eco, with up to 42 miles per gallon, is a big hit. It's got some features on it, such as a active aerodynamics. And what that is a small electric motor that opens and closes the grill air shutter that lets air flow through it. Those are advantages over the competition. They just don't have it.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. What a game we've had for you thus far here tonight. Lady Rams on top by a score of 48-29 here after 3. It'll be Lady Ram basketball to start this fourth quarter, and give the Lady Rams a lot of credit. Have done a great job. They're now 11-12 at the line tonight, and certainly hoping that I have not just jinxed them here. Right, Scarborough with it right of the circle, looks for Owens. Hannah with the basketball in her right hand, looking to make her way around to the right wing. Lady Rams were 5 of 9 from the inside there in the quarter. 0 of 2 outside. They were 5 of 11 from the floor. Good job by the Lady Rams in that quarter. Turnover rate picked up, however. They did have 4 turnovers there. 3 on the way from Palmer is no good. Shimmy's loose, got her own rebound. Runner's no good. Off to the left side. That'll finally be a rebound, Cahokia. Got an offensive try off a second chance and no good, and Cahokia will turn it over. They have 5 turnovers in the half now. Lady Rams, big chance. Palmer underneath, pushed away. Will have to come out into the corner, trying to work a play that'll be tipped out of bounds off Cahokia, and Palmer had to fight for position there. But a great job by Aaliyah. Lady Rams are up 19. It's 48-29. Here from Changnon Gymnasium. Yes, it is senior night. What a senior night it's been. Lady Rams looking for win number 20 on the year. Chris Hugo with you on WMIX. WMIXsports.com as well. We'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats and your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, and that's going to add another to the stat book. That'll be the 5th Lady Ram turnover of the half. They only had 2 first half turnovers. En route to outscoring Cahokia 22-7. In that second quarter, believe it or not, they outscored Cahokia 15-14 in that third quarter, although things even up slightly. Looking for the lob play down low. That'll be a turnover, Cahokia. They were looking to go to the left block for LaShonda Brewer. That'll be their second turnover of the quarter. How about Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac? 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon is where you'll find Schmidt Chevrolet, or log on to see their inventory online at schmidtchevroletcadillac.com. 6:40 to play here in the quarter. Lady Rams looking to cruise to their 20th victory of the season. Great play by Ryan Schucker, defender Ivy. Great ball move by the Lady Rams, so that's going to be a blocked shot on Owens. And now we're going to have a foul. It was stolen away. Defensive rebound did go. We're going to have a technical. Who's the technical going to be on? Technical foul will be... Wow, you got to be kidding me. Technical foul will be on Claire Ryan. Wow. Okay. 48-29 is your score. 6:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Whatever you say, as Cooper will go to the line to shoot the technical shots. Try to turn this lead in just to a little bit less. Let's see what happens with her at the line. First free throw is going to be long, and it's in and out. All right. Interestingly enough, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're also on Facebook and have our website at WMIXsports.com. Second one from Cooper is on the way. Cahokia will have the basketball off with a technical. Whatever you say. Made her second free throw, one of two that trip, and it's 48-30, 18-point ball game. Cahokia outscoring the Lady Rams 1-0 here in the fourth quarter. 6:27 to play in the fourth. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking. If you need a residential loan, see Rick Pigg. Community First Bank is an equal housing lender. Off of the right, they're going to work inside. Nice move by Jennings to the bucket. Threw up a left-handed shot. It was no good. It'll be a team rebound out of bounds for the Lady Rams. Off of the miss from that far side by Jennings. Here we go. Ryan into the front court in the corner. Looking for a great, nice play by Palmer underneath. That developed when they kicked outside to Scarborough. Found Palmer off of a cut. Went off the right block up and in. And Palmer's the only one who's managed to get a shot off here for the Lady Rams in the fourth. And it paid off there. Off of the right block. Got the bucket. It turns it back into a 30-point game. Chance for an and one to make it 21. We'll see Dinsmore check back in for Cahokia. With Palmer at the line. First free throw, only free throw on the and one is good. Palmer now has 14. 51-30, Lady Rams on top. Glad to have you with us, WMIXsports.com. Viewers also online with audio only there, same website. We're here on WMIX AM 940 tonight. Lady Rams will head to regional play next week at the Heron Regional, where they will take on the winner of the 4-5 game. That's between Heron and Marion. They've beaten both teams by a combined total of 3 times this season. Good roll off of the right block underneath by Brewers. She now has 4. And it's 51-32. Lady Rams have bent at times but not broken here tonight defensively. Great get back to Ryan, who went to Cuyaba, but off of the find for Scarborough. They turn it over. Trying to go off of the baseline. 51-32 the score. 5:24 to play in the quarter. Maybe even the game. Dinsmore off of the far sideline. Works it to the right wing for Ivy. Has Cooper set a screen up top, but Cuyaba doesn't budge. Off the left wing now. Cooper a 3. Going to be short. Rebound at the back door. Dinsmore. She was blocked. And that'll be a jump ball. Good job by Claire Ryan. It stays with Cahokia, but it gets the Lady Rams a big opportunity here as they will own the possession arrow now with 5:08 to play. It's going to be a tip in up top. Dinsmore off of the right wing now for Cooper. Back to Ivy in the corner. Looking for Dinsmore underneath. Little give and go action, and her post up is good. Dinsmore has 4 on the night. It is 51-34 as Cahokia crawls back within 17. What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan that meets your goals with your Country Financial representative at Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley. Sarah Staley, of course, one of our booster sponsors. Turnover number 3 of the quarter. Travel off the left side by the Lady Rams, and with 4:40 to play in the fourth, Here come the Comanches. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo here tonight. Avery Barton with me. He is actually in the crow's nest, bringing you the angles you see with streaming video at WMIXsports.com. It's Chris Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. Left wing, Ivy trying to dribble off the baseline. Throws up a runner, no good. Rebound underneath will be to Brewer. And then jump ball off the rebound. You've got to be kidding me. Usually that requires multiple people to have one or two hands on the basketball, and that was not the case whatsoever here. But Lady Rams do have the basketball, so they shall take. 4:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams on top by 17. It's 51-34. Ryan pressured in the backcourt by Minor, and we are going to have a foul on Minor. There you go. We near the midpoint of this fourth quarter. We'll tell you we are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by your Jeep headquarters of Southern Illinois, King City Chrysler Center. 4:10 to go. Let's see what happens here. Let's develop off this side out of bounds. Left hand dribble by Ryan, right of the circle off the turnaround. Back off the right wing, Kelby. They try to force it inside to Owens. It's tipped away by Jennings. Fourth turnover of the quarter on the Lady Rams. Off of the right wing, it's going to come near side. Uh-oh, three by Cooper's good. Minor off the far wing, and you can just tell how slanted this crowd is. Very little blue in the house tonight, except for some UK garb, and it doesn't belong to anybody from Cahokia. Off the left side, good move by Aaliyah, but left it short. Might have been bailed out with a foul here. Oh, what a big play by Cooper to drain that three. Turns the lead, cuts it, I should say, to 14. As Cahokia is trying to have their way with the Lady Rams here in this fourth quarter. 3:40 left to go. We'll look for a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. At Rend Lake College, you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu. See which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you. A foul was on Jennings. That was her second. Team 7, so Lady Rams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way, as Palmer will knock down both. Aaliyah's been solid tonight from the stripe, as have the rest of the Lady Rams. Good tip, though, as they come in transition quickly off the baseline. It's going to be no good from Jennings. Brewer got the putback. Both of them won't go, so to speak. And now Jennings will go to the line after the Ryan foul. Woof. So Jennings to the line to shoot two. 53-37, 3:32 to play in the fourth quarter. 16-point ball game. As Brewer, who was not in the book and really gave the Lady Rams momentum in the first quarter after the technical shot by Kujawa. Lady Rams have not looked back. Brewer misses the first. Interesting. What do we got coming now? Brewer's second is on the way, and it's good. Thought she left it short, but no, ma'am, you drained it. So Brewer makes one of two. This game is now a 53-38 game. Lady Rams are up 15 off of the right wing. That's Scarborough. Looks in the corner for Kujawa. Nice play in the lane. That is going to be tipped away, and that's going to be a foul on Brewer. And I'm sorry if what Claire Ryan did was a technical earlier, then what LaShonda Brewer did should have been a technical as well. 53-38 your score. 15-point ball game. Lady Rams on top with Hannah Owens going to the line for the one and bonus. Lady Rams have only missed one free throw here tonight. We will see if they can keep the streak alive, and they will. So Hannah Owens will get a second as she makes the first and the one and bonus. Extends the lead. 54-38. Follow us on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. Both free throws by Hannah are good. She has 14 on the night, one of three Lady Rams in double digits. And it's 55-38 out of the far corner. That is going to be Ivy. Inside, ooh, a nice play by Jennings, but left it short. Rebound to be swatted away by Scarborough. That's a great job there by Courtney. You don't end up with the rebound, but you do force Cahokia to reset, and we'll see what they do here in this fourth quarter, where it's pretty well been all Cahokia in the fourth, but the Lady Rams still up 17 with 3:05 to play. See Jim Davis for a residential loan at Community First Bank of the Heartland, presumably in Dix. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Illegal screen by the Lady Rams in the front court. That'll be turnover number 5. In addition to a player control foul. We will see whom it is on. It'll be 8 on the Lady Rams now. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was on Cahokia. Got to have your head about you, Hugo, to know that the Cahokia was on defense. That was the third foul on Jennings. My apologies. Lady Rams with the basketball. Across the timeline, that's Kujawa. Right in the circle, looks over in the corner. Scarborough came around. Back to Ryan at the circle against Minor. Looking off, bounce pass right sideline. Good save there by Scarborough. Up to the top, they'll clear out Kelby. Foot on the line, 2 coming. No good. Rebound to Palmer. She got in there and got the bucket. Good job by Aaliyah. Most of the points in the quarter for the Lady Rams, but it all started. Kujawa had not the best look. As the banks are still open, that'll be a long 2 up top for Ivy. As the bank was open there, and it is now 57-40. 17-point ball game, 2:21 to play in the fourth. Timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, 2339 Broadway, of course. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Eric Black and the fine staff at the Medicine Shop help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. We will check in. Let's see, at the end of 3 quarters, T-Town leads Vandalia on the boys' side, 53-29. Looks like also Edwardsville leads Gateway Tech on the boys' side, 74-56. At halftime, Newton leads Charleston, 34-19. And North Clay leads Weber after 3, 36-33. That's on the boys' side. At the half, Brownstown led Ramsey, 27-22, presumably on the boys' side. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony. Find him in his office. Log on to TonyWilt.com or find that white State Farm Jeep around town. Off the inbound, it'll go to the left side. Claire Ryan, she'll have the link to the floor to dribble with 2:16 to play. Lady Rams are looking for win number 20 on the year to close out their regular season. South 7 champs, 20-game winners, has a nice ring to it, but a regional winner, regional champion would sound even better. And they're going to try that feat next week at Heron. 57-40 your score off the left wing. Kujawa looks back to the right wing for Palmer. Off a turnaround, looks in the corner for Ryan. Good save, good pass. Up top, back to Scarborough. Pivots to the left, trying to make a move around the man. CS zone to start by Cahokia. They've since, no, they haven't switched. They're still in 2-3. Didn't look like it, though. Ryan backdoor cut, leans in, off glass. No, rolls off the front. Good try by Claire, but the rebound to Cahokia. They have 6 rebounds in the corner. Minor length the floor, goes backdoor. Dinsmore has it tipped away, recovers off the far corner, and now is almost poked away again. It's recovered by Jennings. Cahokia narrowly avoids 2 turnovers on this very possession. Good play by Cooper. She's going to run into the lane, throws up and in. Good job by Takia Cooper. She has 5 in the quarter, and it's 57-42, and we're going to have another timeout. Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Check out their fully staffed pharmacy as well as their home medical equipment. Now they're rolling out another new facet of the Medicine Shop. That's TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Eric Black and the fine staff at the Medicine Shop help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. Follow us on Twitter. We are at WMIX Sports. We hope you'll give us that courtesy. Feel free to check out WMIXsports.com for all of your score needs as well. And your Smith Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, of course. We will have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats and try to get you one final Tony Wilt scoreboard update. We can tell you to piggyback our previous update after 3 on 94.1 FM. Cessvalier leads Waltonville by 8, 35-27. Minute 22 to play in the fourth quarter here. It's 57-42. A full length of floor inbound up the right side. Kelby Kujawa gets it across out of traffic. Now trying to work into the right corner with a minute 12 to play. Lady Rams looking for win number 20, up 15. You think right now it's all over, but the aesthetic final score. We'll talk to Jeff Lon and Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Ryan, a good ball fake there. Took it back from Ivy. Ivy thought she was going to get the turnover, but that was a heck of a ball fake by Claire. Up top, Owens looks off left for Scarborough as we drop below the 1 minute mark here. We're going to see much more out of this one. We'll find out. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank proud to be the official voice of the Rams, Lady Rams, and the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, all here on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, of course, driven by Ford Square. We thank them for driving us all season long. We owe you a Ren Lake College again player of the game. That'll come your way in our post-game show. 27 seconds left to go. Scarborough with it off of the right wing. Left wing now to Ryan. Underneath to Kujawa. Big senior night she's had. She has 20. It's 59-42 with 17 seconds. Community First Bank of the Heartland is our official voice of the Lady Rams. They've been bringing you the Lady Rams on WMIX all season long and will continue into the postseason, as we will do our darndest to bring you video for all Lady Rams games in the postseason. 12.3 ticks to go on the fourth quarter clock. 59-42, 17-point game. Quick trigger into the back door for Jennings. She has 10. 8 seconds left. It's 59-44. And the Lady Rams are going to win 20 games this season for the first time in quite a while. First time in the Jeff Lonnon era. And they cap out their South 7 slate with a 9-1 mark. Here on senior night, your final score, Mount Vernon 59, Cahokia 44. We'll come back to your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
I'm leading around the Staves hours. We'll look at your next ride weather. Partly cloudy tonight, chilly, a low of 20 to 24. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a nice afternoon, a high 47. Tomorrow night will be mostly clear, a low 25. The outlook for Wednesday, a good deal of sunshine, high 44. Then on Thursday, some sun followed by increasing clouds. A milder afternoon with a shower possible. High temperature on Thursday, 54. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Hi, this is Monica Wilt, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and service you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Birkin, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon."
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us here tonight as the Lady Rams wrap up their regular season with 20 games on the win side of the column. They'll finish the regular season 20-6, and here on senior night, they stay undefeated at Changnon Gym. 59-44 is your final. Lady Rams beat Cahokia by 15. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. And, of course, Lady Rams has been brought to you all season long by Community First Bank of the Heartland with 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank, proud to be the official voice of Rams Athletics. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Let's see what we have left to bring you here. We will owe you a Rend Lake College Player of the Game. We owe you your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We also owe you one final Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Glad to have all of you still watching online at WMIXSports.com. A reminder, tomorrow night it's a Jefferson County Basketball Showcase doubleheader as far as girls basketball is concerned, as Wayne City will battle Alvarado. It's a number 1 versus number 5 matchup in the Alvarado Regional. Wayne City will lead the way first. And then it'll be Weber Township's turn as they immediately following our 5:50 pregame start in the Wayne City game. Number 2, Galatia Townsend will play number 3, Weber tomorrow night. That is on the showcase, WMIX FM, audio only at WMIXsports.com. For the rest of our busy schedule this week, check it out at WMIXsports.com where we have it posted. Busy week of basketball again for you here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, but in all reality, I don't know that we would know it any other way. We've broadcast quite a few games this season, and now we are dipping into junior high basketball like we should have been doing all along. Of course, we will bring you the final 4 games of the Class S tournament at Rend Lake College. We will have Rome and New Hebron. That'll come your way on Thursday night. Pre-game will be 5:50 on 94.1 FM in the first semifinal of Class S action. Then, after that, it will be Woodlawn and Pinckneyville 204, all on 94.1 FM. We'll bring you the third place game and championship that night as well. Of course, Jeff Londen is talking to his seniors in the locker room, and rightfully so. They have poured their hearts out tonight to come away with a big win, 59-44. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosise, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have a financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Iowa. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're all pressed for time. Work keeps piling up on your desk, the kids have practice, and you got to find time for dinner. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, and Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. With all the miles you put on your vehicle, it's easy to forget about servicing your vehicle. Allow me to introduce 2 websites to make your service experience even easier. At FordSquare.com and KingCityChrysler.com, you can schedule your service appointment online. You tell us what you need, and we will make it happen. Or, if you're really on the go, try our new Express Lube at King City Chrysler with no appointment necessary. It's that simple. Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, and King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway of Mount Vernon. Find us online or on Facebook.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbook. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back on senior night from Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams get a big victory over Cahokia. They wrap up their South 7 Conference slate 9-1. They finish the regular season with an overall mark of 20-6. And, of course, we wait for Jeff Londen to join us. I'm sure he is talking to his seniors tonight as they have played their final game at Changnon Gymnasium. Again, your final score, 59-44. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We owe you your Heartland Accounting postgame stats, and here they are. For the game tonight from the inside, the Lady Rams were 14 of 29 for 48.3%. They were 5 of 13 outside for 38.5%. That made them 19 of 42 from the floor for 45.2%. For the Comanches, they were 15 of 36 from the inside for 41.7%, 2 of 6 outside for 33.3%. They were 17 of 42 for 40.5%. Looking at your free throw shooting, 1 free throw percentage that we can definitely appreciate. The Lady Rams were 16 of 17 for 94.1%. They were 5 of 11, Cahokia was, from the line for 45.5%. So tremendous free throw shooting tonight by the Lady Rams. Rebounding edge belonged to Cahokia, however, 22-18. Lady Rams had 13 defensive rebounds compared to 14 defensive boards for Cahokia. Turnover disadvantage, however, goes with the Comanches 19-11. Taking a look at your individual scores now for the Comanches, who come up short tonight. They had a team-high 11 from Takia Cooper and Dominique Jennings. They had 11 apiece. 9 from Darielle Ivy, 5 from LaShonda Brewer, 4 apiece from Dinsmore and Minor to give them 44. For your Lady Rams, they had 3 in double digits tonight, 5 in the book. Kelby Kujawa led the way with 28. Aaliyah Palmer had 18. Hannah Owens had 14. 5 points from Claire Ryan and 2 from Courtney Scarborough. Give us our final score of Mount Vernon 59. Cahokia 44. Congratulations to the Lady Rams on winning 20 games on the season. Those stats, of course, calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. And, of course, Jeff Lonan headed up here to join us. Should be a pretty good post-game interview with Jeff Lonan, of course. Lady Rams complete another goal on the season. They win their 20th game of the year compared to just 6 losses. Another successful season for Jeff Lonan and his Lady Rams. South 7 Conference Championship came last week. And Jeffrey Lonan is going to pull up a chair and join us now here on the Schmitzer Lake Cadillac postgame show. And as Jeff puts on his headset, always my favorite part of the night. Jeff, congratulations, 20 wins on the year. Another step complete on your season list. You had the South 7 Conference Championship happen last week.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's plenty more steps to go, but get that regional championship maybe next week, and you'll have 3 of what I hope are 5-6 milestones left to go, of course, the rest of the season. But great win tonight, 59-44. A Cahokia team that I know violated one of your pet peeves significantly. Didn't quite get here on time, but it really didn't matter for your Lady Rams. Senior night, they were ready to go, and all of your seniors played very well.
They did. They really did. There were a lot of distractions tonight, and it started with the fact that Cahokia called late last night and canceled the JV game. And then from that point on, it takes you out of your routine because, we're so used to playing. We've played roughly 20 games now, or 18 or 20 games with a JV contest prior to our varsity contest. And whenever you're coaching, it's all about routine. You always worry about when, the school day is not in session. Worry about it's the same thing. It's routine. And, I thought we handled it very well. I was really happy we were able to get Haley out on the court for the ceremonial tip. I want to thank Fred Nancy from Cahokia, their coach, for agreeing with that, and the officials who kind of ran that show for us for the ceremonial first tip. I thought that was nice. And then once the ball got in the air, we had to play basketball, and we took a little while to kind of get ourselves going. But I thought we had a big second quarter, and we had a big third quarter, and then we got a little sloppy in the fourth quarter, and we got to play better than that down the stretch in the fourth quarter. But listen, there's so much. I don't know if you noticed this, but they're huge.
Yeah.
They are so much bigger than us and stronger. They are probably the biggest, strongest team we play all year. They're just monsters. And I'm just saying it was just tough tonight. It was tough it was tough to rebound. I'm sure they out-rebounded us, but we just got better shooters, and we got kids who I think are smart and run the floor and know kind of when to go and when not to go. And I think in the fourth quarter, for the most part, I think a lot of that was just fatigue and their size just starting to get to us. But I'm really glad we didn't have to play a fifth quarter because I'm not sure we would have had enough to finish.
Well, and definitely looked gassed at the end of this one. But the thing I took away, Jeff, and sure you may notice the great run of 4 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. The thing I took away probably most, and I've seen a lot of basketball this season, I've not seen a team go 16 of 17 from the line and only miss 1 free throw. And that's a heck of a job by your Lady Rams tonight. I especially like it because its percentage works out to 94.1. That works out well for me, of course. But,
nice.
But that out of the way.
We planned that for you tonight.
I hope so. You only missed the 1 free throw, however. Clutch shooting down the stretch. You got great performances out of Kelby Kujawa tonight. And it's funny, Jeff, we talked about many times last season, both in post-game interviews and the Saturday Sports Show, how you would typically need a girl like Kelby Kujawa to come in and just score a few baskets a game. Well, tonight she was your game-high scorer with 20 points and pretty well had a dominating performance as a senior in her final game at Changnon. Aaliyah Palmer did as well with 18 points, and just a great night, especially for those two ladies. But everybody did their part tonight. Everybody played a key role. And you gave your seniors a start tonight. You talked about the ceremonial start by Haley Lockhart. Great to see her out there. You gave Natalie Williamson a start tonight as one of your other seniors. And from start to finish, had the makings for a great night. And your girls putting it all out there on the floor was the difference in this ball game. They turnover disadvantage belonged to Cahokia, as I talked about in the stats a moment ago. Cahokia did out-rebound. Your shooting percentage was much better, and you got it done from the free throw line to where they did not want to foul you late.
Well,
there you go. Do what you can with that.
Yes. Next question.
All of the above.
No, we always shoot. We shoot them pretty well. I mean, it's a good free throw shooting team, and I thought that it's the right thing to do to start your seniors on senior night. Even when one with a torn ACL, we managed to get out there. I've always done that. Since I started. I started all the seniors my first year on senior night, and then I've continued to do that through now the second year. We didn't have any, so we didn't have to work. We started all our juniors and pretended they were seniors, and then last year we started a Piper and Green, and then this year we had 4 to start. So, it's 4 is a good number.
Well, it really wasn't too risky of a decision last year, considering they started anyway.
It wasn't any. It wasn't.
Not that it was a risky decision.
It wasn't risky tonight. I mean, Nat's played. Nat's been the only kid, really, that's played any significant minutes at all on our varsity team. In our normal rotation. So she's deserving of that. And the other thing is, she's a 4-year player. She's run a lot less, and she's running up and down this court a lot of times. And, those old wind sprints in practice, and those killers, and those downbacks, she's done every single one of them with everybody else, and she deserves to start. And I'm pretty sure that she's going to be ready to go next week for the regional if we need her. So, I was glad for her to be able to do that, and it's something that she'll remember, hopefully. And I just hope that the rest of them understand what it means to play your last game in this gymnasium, because there isn't any gym left in the state like this one. And as we wind down with this school and we look forward to the new one, these last few groups, are going to be the last ones to play in here. And there's a whole bunch of tradition behind this team going back 30-some years that have performed in this gymnasium and had success in this gymnasium. So I was just glad to be able to start them all, and I'm proud of all of them. But we got to move on. This was a nice win. We got 20, but we got to move on, because now, Hugo, is whenever you make your mark, so to speak. And we're going to play the winner of Marion and Heron next Monday night when they play, and tee it up Tuesday night, and we're going to see if we can win us a regional. I promise you it won't be easy. There's 3 teams in that regional have 20 wins, and I don't think people realize that Massac County, with their rich tradition, and Heron playing on their home floor, both have 20 wins. And you have a hot Carbondale team that's going to be in there, and then you have us. And then you have Marion. And I promise you, I told the kids downstairs, I think Roger Steig's Centralia team about 4 or 5 years ago came in the regional with about 3 wins. And guess what they came out with? They came out with a regional title. Anything can happen. Everybody's 0-0. And I just drew a bunch of zeros on the board downstairs and told everybody that's what our record is as of now.
Smooth.
Yep. And we're going to proceed forward. Presuming we're 0-0 and get ready for either Heron or Marion. And second season begins next week.
Second season does begin next week, of course, in Memorial Gymnasium at Heron High School for the Heron 3A Regional. You pretty well said it right there. You'll play on Tuesday night against the winner of Heron and Marion. And Carbondale has one last game of the season playing these Cahokia Comanches, unless something has changed. That'll be on Saturday, I believe, at Carbondale. So, you kind of have a bit of a stretch, and so it'll give you a chance to rest any nagging injuries for some of these girls as you head into regional.
Yeah, and that's big, because we do have some nagging injuries right now, and Hannah played with a flu tonight. I don't know if you knew that.
You could.
She gutted it up. She came to school today and then went home and rested a little bit, and then came back up here. And she was feeling okay before the game. Obviously, she wasn't feeling herself, but she asked me if it was kind of funny, because she asked me if she threw up if it was a technical. And I said, no, it's not technical if you throw up. I said, but if you do feel like you're going to, you might want to give me a heads up, and I can get you out so you can hit a trash can. Well, that really never happened, but I think there were a couple times tonight where she's close. But you know what? She's such a warrior, and she really is, and she's they all are. That's one thing about these guys. They just play hard.
Owens was literally a warrior. She went to Woodlawn Grade School, and that's her mascot.
Absolutely. So she's literally a warrior. they play hard, and it's a testament. And I tell people this all the time. We don't always have the most talented kids on the floor, but I'll tell you what, more than time we got the right ones, and they play well together, and they know what they're doing, and they know all our sets like the back of their hand. They know how to make them work. They know when it's there. They know when it's not. They know when to reset. They have so many things going for them. Now, they're not perfect, but nobody is. And we turned it over a little too much tonight late. But again, I challenge it. You can't find 5 people in this gymnasium that could have gone out there and gone toe-to-toe with that kind of physicality and size. I promise you, you couldn't have. You could pull me out there and Coach Bolt, and we could have got 3 or 4 guys out of the stands. I guarantee you, for 4 quarters, we couldn't have done it.
I'd have gotten banged around down there.
Absolutely. I mean, what they do, I'm telling you, it takes guts, and it takes character, and it takes fortitude, and it takes courage. And I'm pretty close to these guys, and I'll stand up for them just about anywhere, anytime, any place because of that. And they give me everything they have, and they're going to make mistakes, but I promise you I'm going to stick with them because what they've done is pretty special.
Special indeed. A South Central Conference title, 20 wins on the season, and hopefully a regional championship next week. Jeff, good luck. I know we'll talk to you on Saturday morning on the Saturday Sports Show. And we'll preview that Heron Regional step by step. Good luck to Lady Rams.
I want to say one more thing before we go. And
you earned it.
We talked a little bit down in the locker room. These 4 kids, their freshman year, were coached by Steve Harrison. And we had a special little, we took about 20 or 30 seconds down there, and we wanted to remember Coach Harrison, and the girls did. And that was very emotional. And I just wanted to remember him publicly too.
Sure.
Because this would tickle him to death. These girls doing as well as they have. He was. I tell you, he had all these girls, and when you're the varsity coach, your first year, you're just second year, whatever, you're so distracted by those older kids and trying to put them together, and you're trying to, and you don't get a lot of time with your freshmen, and it falls on your freshman coach to do a lot of the legwork with them and get them, get their feet wet and get them through their schedule and, not run them off and, have a good time with them, make sure they're having a good time and all those things you got to do anymore to, just keep them around. And he's big responsibility on why these guys are here and that they stayed. And they know that, and we did have a moment of silence for him down there. So I just want to publicly say that, how much these girls loved him and appreciate him and how much he was in our thoughts tonight.
Well, a fitting tribute indeed for a great man. Jeff, you're another great man, and, of course, the best of luck to the Lady Rams in the Heron Regional next week.
Thanks for coming, Chris.
Always a pleasure. I think we've done 20 of the 26 games this year. Wish we could have been at the other 6, but
make sure we thank Avery tonight, too.
Avery was clutch.
Yes.
Jeff Groh had an assignment tonight, and Avery not only filled in doing Jeff's camera work, but filled in doing Jeff's PA work as well, and that is not an easy task to fill the shoes of Jeff Crow, but Avery did it in good fashion tonight. So mad props to Avery Barton, who claims he can beat you in badminton.
Nobody can beat me in badminton.
But he also claims I cheat at Words with Friends, so you have that.
He does.
So there we go. That's Jeff Lonan, head coach of the Lady Rams, and a great guy and a great coach. His team wins here tonight, 59-44. Your Ridley College player of the game, of course, as we always do, is your Lady Rams seniors. They led this team to 20 victories on the year compared to 6 losses, a South Central title, and what we hope will be a regional championship as well. We're in Lake College. We can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find out how at rlc.edu. We owe you one final Tony Wilt scoreboard update, and, of course, we're getting to that right now on the Twitterverse. In a regional tonight in 2A, Redbud beats Chester 71-28. 2A regional, Newton beats Casey Westfield 69-39. On the FM tonight, Waltonville falls to Cesar-Valliere 56-44 on the showcase. North Clay beats Weber Township 42-35. Back to girls now. Pinckneyville beats Trico 48-28 in a 2A regional. And a final in boys action. T-Town beats Vandalia 75-47, while it was Woodlawn over Wayne City 70-30. That's scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wilt in his office. Log on to TonyWilt.com or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. Get to a better state with your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. That's going to pretty well do it for us tonight. This was your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams victorious. They finished the regular season at 20-6. They finished the South 7 Conference Championship run at 9-1. For everyone at WMIX Sports, including Avery Barton, as well as Chris Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio, as well as our sponsors, Community First Bank of the Heartland, our official voice, as well as the rest of our Rams and Lady Rams sponsors. Thank you for listening to and or watching Lady Rams basketball on AM 940, as well as WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo here reminding you your final score, Mount Vernon 59, Cahokia 44. Good night.